My intuition is telling me there'll be better days.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my favorite beauty products for the month of February. Whew. Okay, so at the beginning of all of my monthly favorites videos, I always say I don't really have that much stuff, and then I end up having a lot of shit, and it just didn't seem like I had as much as I really did. This month I have a lot of shit. I'm giving you fair warning. So get a drink, get a snack, sit back and relax, and just hear me, if you would like to hear me ramble on about the products that I've really been loving this month. So if you do like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Alright, let's get into it. And you might want to stick around to the end because there might be a tiny giveaway. Okay. I was just about to say I don't have any skincare, fuck skincare, but I do have one skincare product, but everything else is makeup. We're on a makeup theme today. But the one skincare product I do have is this ELEMIS Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. Now, I am not a big fan of oils, and I really should be because of how dry my skin is, but this, it's just kind of like unlike any other oil I've used before. It does have an oil consistency, but it's very lightweight, it absorbs very quickly, and it doesn't leave my skin feeling like greasy. It just gives it a very nice, healthy glow. I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand to show you. Gosh, yeah, it absorbs so quickly. I don't know if you can see, but it just gives it a very nice glow. And I'll use this like after my moisturizer, before I put my foundation on days that I'm like extremely dry. So yeah, and I love anything that smells like roses, so I've really been liking this. Alright, on to the good stuff, the makeup. Where to begin? Oh, I honestly don't even know. I guess I'll just start with eyeshadow palettes. Who doesn't love palettes? Okay, so the first one, which I'm sure a lot of you are probably going to be able to guess what it is the AMREZY palette. Anasazi Beverly Hills and an AMREZY palette. Now, I wasn't originally going to get this. I still don't know who AMREZY is, but I decided to get it mainly because it was pink glitter. I know it's being very superficial, but once I did get it, I fell in love with this palette. I like this so much more than I ever thought that I would. I've been using this palette almost every single day, like legit. All of these shades are gorgeous. They're stunning. I've put some, these lashes I have on are not stunning though. I put some of this pressed glitter liddy on my lid today. That's another thing I like about this palette. They have two pressed glitters, which is new to the Anastasia palettes. I love the pinks, this bright blue. This blue is beautiful. I did a look, a pink halo eye with a blue lower lash line. I just came out gorgeous. I'll put a link up here if you're interested in checking that out. But yeah, I've really been loving this palette. The next one is the Natasha Denona Love Palette. Now recently, Natasha's Denona palettes have been like hit or miss for me. I got the Sunrise or Sunset palette, and honestly, I just wasn't like that impressed with it. So I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this one. But I've been using this palette a lot as well. I really just love the color scheme. I love all the pinks and purples, and there's just a lot of really nice, like, unique shades. This, I love this one here, Lifetime. And then I love this one at Giving. And then of course she includes like just a classic silver, which is gorgeous to say the least. There's so many like really gorgeous like feminine looks that you can create with this palette. You can go like light and feminine, or you can also go in a more like deep smoky, you know, route with these dark purples. Where are my makeup wipes? Okay, the next palette I haven't done a tutorial with yet, but that will be coming soon. So this is the Huda Beauty Nude Rich Nude Obsessions palette. Now I already have the Nude Light Obsessions, which I adore. Like, oh, I love that palette so much. And so she came out with light, medium, and deep. And I didn't originally pick up like the medium or deep because, I don't know, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm sure that's for like skin tones, and the light one's gonna be more suitable for my skin tone. But looking at these colors and like knowing how much I love the light nude, I was like, let me try another one. So I decided to go with the rich nude, and these colors are stunning as well. Oh my gosh, I did like a brown smoky eye the other day with this palette. It came out gorgeous. I got so many compliments on it. I used this one like brown shimmer shade here on the lid, and it just came out so gorgeous. It was like the easiest smoky eye ever. All right, so next is the Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette. First of all, can we talk about this packaging? This packaging is everything. So, and what's inside is just as stunning. So it has 2 powder blushes and 1 cream blush. I'm usually not a big fan of cream blushes, but this color is stunning. It's kind of like it's almost duochrome, like rose gold. And it's called Glow Cream Base. Oh, and then these powder shadows, oh my god. This one, Super Glow. I can't. This is probably my favorite one in the entire palette. Like, look at that. Oh my god, I can't. Oh. The Jacqueline Cosmetics Luminous Powder in Do Me. Now this is very similar to like a Laura Mercier Translucent Glow Powder or Charlotte Tilbury like Magic Genius powder. It's an illuminating powder. It's not going to be suitable to like set your under eyes or anything like that, but it does work beautifully as a buffing powder. Or if you like, I'll set my eyes with like a regular translucent powder, and then I will put this on the rest of my face, and it's very, very subtle, but it's so gorgeous, and you can definitely tell that your face has like a little glow to it. So, I don't know if you can see that. And I'm not including the highlighter palette. I think it's a pretty highlighting palette, but it's not something that like just knocked my socks off. So that will not be included in my favorites. But speaking of highlighters, the next product is this Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Coco Bling. So I originally got a little sample of this, I think from Sephora, and my mom was rating my makeup one day while I was at work and took it from me, and I was like, ah! So I'm like, I have to buy a full size because I was living for it. So So thank you, Mom, for taking my sample because it gave me an excuse to buy a full size. These glow powders are so blinding, so beautiful, and especially this color. Oh, I love it so much. It's almost kind of like a champagne silver. Like, are you kidding me? Can we talk about that? Oh my gosh, it looks like wet metal. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I think we need to add a little more. And I'm just using like the tiniest amount of this. And look how blinding that is. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is just so gorgeous. I love it so much. All right, so the next product is from Tarte, and it came with three of these little like multi-level compacts. So I don't have the third one though, it's in my car. They open up and you get 2 blushes and then like a highlighter. This is way too dark for a highlighter for me, but I could use that as an eyeshadow. It's really pretty though. And so are these blushes, and I just love Tarte blushes. The formula is unbeatable. Oh, I love that pink. So this one has more like a bronzer shade and then a light pink and another highlighter. And it was only like $35 for 3 of these, which I didn't think was bad at all. You're getting 6 blushes and 3 highlighters. Not bad at all. Okay, so these Flutter lashes in Intoxicating I've also been loving. This is my first time trying Flutter lashes, but I am obsessed with these. They are very fluttery, just like the name states, and feminine and but glam at the same time. I've really been liking these. Now, okay, this next product is actually a product I've been using like for a year or 2, like since it first came out. And I had a full size and then I ran out of it and I stopped using it for a while, and then I got a sample and I remembered how effective it was. So this is the Too Faced Mascara Melt Off Cleansing Oil Waterproof Mascara Dissolver. Now, what I cannot stand, oh my gosh, this is like my pet peeve of removing makeup, is mascara. No matter how many times you wash your face, no matter you know which products you use, it seems like there's always mascara that will not come off. And so how you use this is it goes on just like a mascara, and you leave it on for a minute and it breaks down that mascara and like dissolves it and makes it so much easier to remove when you're taking off your makeup. So I'll put this on and then I will go in and I'll put like my cleansing balm on and wash my face, and by the time I get to my eyes, the mascara comes off just so easily. Alright, now I have a brush I want to talk about. This is the Complex Culture Contour and Blush Brush, and it's a very, very unique shaped brush. I don't have anything like this. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that, but after using it, this is like the best bronzing brush. Or if you contour, this would be amazing for contouring as well. It just gives like the perfect angle and like width for bronzer or contour. Oh, I have been loving this so much. It's really nice bristles. This handle feels very like expensive and sturdy, And another thing I like about this brand is most of their brushes have like dual functions. Like this one is the contour and blush, so you could use it for either. I haven't tried using it for blush because I've just been loving it for bronzer, but I like that they have brushes that are multi-purpose. And I got this in my Ipsy Plus, I believe. Alright, now I have a few lip products I want to talk about. Okay, so first, let's talk about this ColourPop, I think it's like Luxe lipstick, and this is in Uno Moss. I love how it has like the little stars on the actual lipstick itself, if you can see that. And I love this color as well. It's a really gorgeous, like peachy nude. It's very creamy, it's very opaque, super comfortable on. And it's like $7. How can you beat that? The next one I actually received from Influencer, and it is the Bare Minerals Mineralist Hydra Smoothing Lipstick in Creativity. So I guess this is a new formula of lipsticks that they've recently come out with. And when I first got it, I was like, I wasn't expecting it to be like anything spectacular, but it's an amazing lipstick. Like, probably one of the best I've used in a while. It is super, super creamy. It goes on like so easy. It's not drying at all. And I really like this color too. It's like a really pretty pink. I think I wasn't expecting much because it's Bare Minerals. So when I first got into makeup, I bought like so much Bare Minerals. I had like the powder foundation, like I had so many products. And then once I started venturing, you know, out and trying other brands, Bare Minerals just kind of got left in the dust. And then I have two Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, and if you haven't checked out, I did live lip swatches of my entire Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick collection. I will put a little link up here. But we have Skin Tight, which is the nude, and then Diva, which is the bright pink. Oh, they're both just so gorgeous. Alright, so for my favorite brush cleaner soaps that I made this month, the first one, I got a new scent. This is Black Cherry. I love cherry, like everything. Ugh, I made this one with goat milk and shea butter. And then the next one is, like, how adorable is that? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this one. So this is Sweet Peach, and I made this one with goat milk, shea butter, and mango butter. So the giveaway is going to be for both of these brush cleaner soaps. So there'll be two winners, obviously. To be entered in the giveaway, you must be subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at NatRoseMusic2makeup and tag a friend in any one of my pictures and make a comment below. I will announce the winners in 1 week, and I'll have all the specific details and rules down in the description box as usual. But I don't know, I just love these so much. Like, they work so well at cleaning brushes, and I honestly use them for everything. I've started using it to clean my face, I use them in the shower, I use them to wash my hands, and I use them to clean my brushes, and they are the bomb. Like, regular soap, like especially Dove, I used for so much of my life, thinking it was like the best soap on the market. But in reality, the actual percentage of like real soap, actual soap that's in Dove is minuscule. Like, plus it has a lot of carcinogenic ingredients in it, and these are all natural, and they leave my skin and brushes 10 times smoother and hydrated than Dove, like Bible. And I just want to be able to share these with you guys because I love them so much, and I think that you'll love them as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this favorites video, and I hope it wasn't too long. I'll try to edit it down as much as I can, but I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye.